Hello, Eagle fans. It's been a dizzying few days of activity. What you're looking at here is the very unusual snow that fell in Redding on the evening of February 23rd and the early morning hours of February 24th. That's Liberty face down on the nest over the egg in the snow. And I know that many nests have very, very deep snow. So this photo won't be unusual to some of you, while others will look at this and say, I had no idea that an eagle could do that. Yes, eagles are very well adapted to incubating in the snow and to have very good success at doing that. I've got many, many video clips covering the past 3 days and all of the events. And I will get and show you many of those. But I think the best way for me to explain what has happened and for you to envision it is not just to throw 24 video clips at you. Let me start with a graphical timeline. I will explain what happened, and then we will go through some video clips to take a look at that. Here's a 3-day timeline showing all 3 days. I know you can't see this at this scale, so what I'm going to do is to enlarge it, and we will go through each, say, 12 to 24 hours at a time. The video that's playing is not supposed to go with my explanation on the timeline, not at this point, so I'm just going to let it roll with the snow. Okay. Sometime during the afternoon or early evening of the 23rd of February, it began to snow in Redding, and it snowed overnight. And you are seeing the next morning at 6:30 on the video down below. Now, Guardian was not seen on camera from somewhere around 6 p.m. On the 23rd until the next day, close to 5. During that interval, Guardian is often off camera roosting somewhere nearby, but not able to be seen by the camera. But from that interval on somewhere around 6 p.m. on the 23rd until somewhere around 5 p.m. on the 24th, he was not seen on camera or by any of the ground crew. So during that interval, Guardian was overdue to take his shift by about 10 to 11 hours more than usual off camera. Nobody knows where he was. So from that interval, somewhere around 6 p.m. on the 23rd to around 5 p.m. on the 24th, Liberty was on the nest for about 23 hours straight. And I find that amazing. So Guardian comes in just before 5 p.m. I was not able to see any injuries on him at that time, but I don't have extensive video. I believe Guardian spent about 2 to 3 hours incubating early that evening. And then let's go to the next interval in this timeline. So we'll slide it over, and now we can view the 24th and the 25th of February. Okay. Late on the evening of the 24th of February, Guardian went off camera again. Again, we assume he's probably roosting somewhere close by, but just where we can't see him on camera. But we never see him on camera again until approximately 2 p.m. the next day. 1:52 p.m. to be exact. So what happened? We don't know. The ground crew did not see him. So again, between the night before, when we suppose that he is roosting, until the next day at 1:52 p.m., that's about 8 hours more than usual that he is off camera, and we're not able to explain it. So Liberty, from the 24th to the 25th of February, she was on the nest about 12 to 13 hours with just a single fly out that morning. Mid-morning, we kind of got another shock. At 8:52, Liberty flew off the nest. We call it on a mission, when they look like they're heading out on a chase. I don't know if that's common language among nests, but Liberty flies out at 8:52, and she does not come back to the nest until 1:09 p.m. So that's a total of 4 hours and 17 minutes that this egg number 2, was left unattended and cooling. The temperatures between those hours were a low of 36 and a high of 43 when she returned at 1:09 p.m. Again, I don't have enough experience or knowledge to tell you whether this damaged the egg or not. All I can tell you is we're going to have to wait. Checks over the last couple of days have shown that the egg is intact, that it is not cracked. So Liberty returns to the egg about 1 p.m. on the 25th of February, and we see more highly unusual activity. She's in and out of the nest 4 times, so something is grabbing her attention. Finally, at 1:52 p.m., Guardian flies into the nest, and it's evident that he is injured. You can refer to my previous video about Guardian's injuries and to see those, and I will provide an update on Guardian a little bit later in this video. But in general, he appeared to have a laceration on the head. He had some blood in front of and behind the left eye, and some blood spatter by his right eye, but both eyeballs appeared intact. He appeared to have a laceration on his left foot, and I confirmed that today, and again I will show that. It's not gory. It just has a little blood but no open wound. Things over the past 24 hours have been more normal, and I think I'm going to use that word normal less often for a while. But Guardian did come in early to mid-morning, took his shift from Liberty, and they exchanged, I believe, a couple times today. Guardian does appear to be doing well, and I was mistaken. Terry was down in the snow on the 24th, and she's down there a lot of days, I can tell you that. She has witnessed Guardian flying around, and she has not noticed any sort of issue with his flight. Allow me to update you on Guardian's injuries just quickly. This is an image of his left foot, and there may be a laceration to the foot or between the toes there. The egg appears to be in good condition today. That's just grass sticking to it. All right, so where do we stand? if you're confused, I don't blame you. A lot has happened. So even though Guardian was gone an extensive amount of time over the past few days, he did come back injured on the 25th. He appears to be recovering from that. Liberty appears fine. The egg is intact, and it was left unattended and cooling for 4 hours. So that's where we stand. We will go through this together and with a lot of hope. I am going to let you view the beauty of the snow and kind of end on a happy note here for the rest of this video. I will let the raw video play by itself. Folks, like I said, we'll go through this together with hope. And until next time, be safe and be well.